Hey you guys, what's going on? I'm so excited because I haven't done a video like this where I'm all in front of my computer. I'm like in the work mode in a while. So I'm excited to do this and give you a quick little training on some foundational tools to using live video for your business. I hope this awakens you to some new ideas and really gets your mind turning to how you can create a sustainable, really amazing and visible business using live video. So make sure to say hello when you get here, and I'm actually going to do something I tell people not to do, and that's to share my own video. But you know what? I'm right in front of my computer and I'm liking this. I'm liking this setup. So when you get here, tell me where you're tuning in from. I'd love to know, see where all my sisters are from all over the world. And we will get started in just a minute. I think I saw, let me see who's here. Ooh, I can see you guys. Hey, Patricia. Hey, April. Hey, Jaya. Alaya, you made it live, girl. What's going on, you guys? How are you today? I'm like so loving this Friday. I just feel like a lot of stuff has shifted. I don't know about y'all, but that August energy was lingering and it was getting for real and getting serious. So make sure also, hi Alaya, to share this video out if you have other women, soul sister entrepreneurs on your friend list who are using live video. Oh, Chicago, what's up? What's up, Sonoma County? Hey, Lizzie, Petaluma, I love Petaluma. Yeah, because I have been seeing a lot of, hey Patricia, a lot of women using live video lately. And it kind of goes in phases. Hey Natalie, what's up girl? It tends to go in phases. Like sometimes, and you guys put a number 1 in the comments if you've noticed this as well, there'll be like tons of live videos in your newsfeed, and then there'll be none, and then there'll be tons. And I feel like people, it's almost like a restaurant, you know, and nobody's in the restaurant, and then everybody's in the restaurant. And I think that's kind of what happens with live video. But I do enjoy seeing people using live video. But I have to be honest with you and tell you that I struggle because I want to help everybody. And it's so funny because I had this problem going to the gym when I was a personal trainer. I would literally look at everybody's form and be like, oh my God, I want to tell them to lift up through their chest. I want to tell them to drop their shoulders. And like, it was such a huge issue for me going to the gym. And this just happened the other day at the gym too. And I was like, Jaya, you're not a personal trainer anymore. Stop it. But I do think it's funny because I want to help everybody with live video. So you guys will notice that I'm putting out a lot of content around live video. I'm also revamping my Rock Your Videos course, which I've ran 4 times live, and I'm creating a home study course out of it. And so today I was working on module 1, and module 1 is all about mindset. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hop on and share a little bit of this information right now, because I know that if you're even considering doing live video, but especially if you have been sticking your toes in the water, you know, trying it out, and you haven't been getting more views, more shares, more comments, more sales, then there are some things missing. And I just want to clarify that, you know, it's not as easy as just pressing the live button. And I think when live video first came out, which has been a little over a year now, there was all this excitement around like, just get over the fear. And so put a number 2 in the comments if you had heard that, where it's like, you just have to get over the fear and press live. And there are other live video teachers out there, and I hear this a lot. Like, that's all you have to do. You just have to overcome the fear. And I want to be really honest with you and tell you almost a year and a half later, that is not the entire truth, okay? That is the very, very beginning stages of how you start live video. Obviously, you have to get over the fear, and obviously you have to press live. But then what, right? Like, then what? Because if we're talking about creating a 6-figure business that gets you really well known for what you do, because let's face it, that's what this is about. This is about you getting your message out, creating an impact, creating relationships, getting seen for what you do. Well, that is way, way more than just pressing the live button. And so I feel like now is such an amazing time to start to dive into that. So Lizzie says, it isn't fear for me. I love going live. I get stuck with having a plan of what to share and what to say, right? Exactly. And so, what I want to say is that one, live video is still a very, very profitable way to build your business. In fact, it's only going to get better. And let's face it, this is not a skill that's going to just disappear. Like, say for example, because everyone's always like, well, don't put all your eggs in one basket, don't only do Facebook Live. And it's like, well, yeah, obviously don't put all your eggs in one basket. But the legit thing is that Facebook is a monster. Facebook is here. Facebook is amazing. I love Mark Zuckerberg and all of the amazingness he's doing. And live video is not going anywhere. And say, for example, you invest in learning how to do live video and you start leveraging it. Number one, the relationships you build don't go anywhere unless you F them up. Right? Like, number two, the visibility you create if you are expanding those relationships doesn't go anywhere. And number three, the ability to communicate your message in a clear way via video does not go anywhere. And so I don't know why there is this whole stigma around like, don't invest in this or don't only do one thing. It's like, you know what? No, that's bullshit, because I have been rocking live video. Put a number 3 in the comments if you've seen me doing live video consistently for any length of time. But if we've been friends, you know that I was doing video before live video came out. This has been my main mode of visibility for my business. And I have put a lot of eggs in one basket. I stopped doing Instagram completely for like 6 months. I put a lot into my live videos, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've built a 6-figure plus business doing it. So it does take focus. And I think that there's this shiny object syndrome that says, oh, well, do all the things. You have to be on Snapchat. You have to be on Instagram. You have to be, rocking your Facebook personal page, your Facebook business page, your group. And, put a number 4 in the comments if that feels overwhelming to you. Because the truth is that focus is what creates results. Focus plus action is what is going to get you there. And so don't be afraid to dive into live video if what you're thinking maybe is that, well, is it really going to stick around or is it really worth it? Because like I said, all of the skills that it takes to build a business using live video are all skills that are transferable. And God forbid Facebook went away, you would still be able to speak clearly about your message. In fact, using live video consistently has made me such a good speaker that I've gotten booked for 4 gigs in 2017 alone to speak on stage with no speaking training. None. And when I got up there to speak for the first time, I was like, damn, I'm slaying this. And it's because of all the live video. So it is just so valuable for you personally in so many ways. It has way, way, way more to do than just pressing live and just getting past the fear. And that is the very initial step. And honestly, you'll never look back on that phase again, right? Once you start getting going, you'll be more where Lizzie's saying, like, she likes doing live video, but what do you say? How do you continually put yourself out there? If you guys are enjoying this content, tap some hearts for me. Share the video. I'm just about to dive into 2 of the things that have created a super solid foundation for me. They're 2 of the things I teach in the first module of Rock Your Videos that's all about mindset. And when you say shared in the comments, I will give you big kisses with my red lips and high fives and all of that good stuff. Can you guys hear my music? I haven't had music on in a while because I normally film. I should show you guys here while I take just a break from talking nonstop for 1 second. Should show you guys my office because, okay, here I am by my computer, right? I used to film over here all the time, but now look over there. Can you see the wall? So usually I stand over there now and film, and I can't have my music on because I can't reach it to turn it down if it needs to be turned down. And so I'm actually feeling this. I love to have my music on when I do video. I don't know why. So anyway, let me see some shares. 444. All right, you guys. 2 of the things that are so important that I would say 95% of people miss when they're starting to do live video is that you really need to know your why. And that's duh, like kind of like duh, right? Like everyone needs to know their why all the time, but I don't mean your why. You need to know your why for your mission, right? Like who are you helping? Why are you helping them? Why you? Why are you chosen to do that? That's awesome. You need to do that work, but you need to do that work before you start using video. Because if you're trying to figure that out on video, people are going to feel that from you and there's going to be a disconnect, right? So the why that I really want you to focus on, whether you're already using video or just getting started, is the why video. Why visibility? Why now? And what I find is that when we can connect into that why, like the reason why I show up is because it burns in my soul and I need to show up, whether I'm talking about mindset, whether I'm talking about the process of business and my own vulnerability inside, my own lessons and things like that. I feel a responsibility to show up. And so I would like you to just ask yourself this question: what is my responsibility? What is my responsibility to the world? What is my responsibility to my own business, to my own family? And how will being more visible, having more people know who you are and what you do, how will that affect you and your business? Because that is the why that will create a foundation of motivation for you. And when there's disconnect with that, we can get really caught up in our heads. And so if you can set up a foundation for you and your business that is separate from the ego, separate from the chatter that happens that talks you out of getting on, that talks you out of, do you have something valuable to say? And it's rooted in this foundation of why you need to be visible, why your business is valuable, why now is the time. And you can really answer those questions. You know, that is the motor that's going to keep propelling you forward for your videos. So put a number 5 in the comments if you guys are feeling that. And also I would like to know if you want to write a comment out, have you worked on that? And have you done it in correspondence to video? And because I'm feeling a big disconnect when I see a lot of people doing video, I'm super empathic and intuitive. And so I can just scroll past someone's video, read their title, look at their energy. And I tend to see a very disconnected energy where it's like, okay, I'm getting past the fear, I'm doing it. But like, is it rooted in a foundation of the why, of why it's really fucking important for you to show up for yourself and for other people and be visible in your business? Because if it's not rooted in that, it's not a sustainable foundation. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky. All right. So that's number 1. I want to know why. Number 2 is, this is really going to go hand in hand with this. And I don't know how often you do this. Do I have any goal setters in the house? Tap some hearts if you're a goal setter. I have to say, I kind of am not like the biggest goal setter in the world because I'm super spontaneous and I'll know like what the next goal is. But it is really helpful to know what are your actual business goals and how can using live video help you get there. Because for example, if you start doing live video and you're like, I have an idea, I'm just gonna go on, like I have an idea for a video, and you go on, like what is your goal with that video? Do you want to get people into your Facebook group? Do you want to get people to buy a certain program from you? Or is it just visibility? And so just to kind of help you understand how I think about this, there is content that I put out via live video, whether it be on my personal page, connecting with you guys, or whether it be on my business page where I push those ads out. And so that's just a side note. When I do video on my business page, it's always to push those videos out into ads, and then I retarget the views with some type of offer or freebie. Okay, so there's multiple ways to leverage live video and strategy. But what I want you to really understand is that there should be a goal inside of every single video you do. And that does not mean that there's a strong call to action or that you're selling inside of videos. Particularly on your business page, I would say avoid doing very strong salesy videos because people don't like it. They want you to be their friend on your personal page. And that's important to know what people want, because when you give them what they want more. Yay, right? So understanding what the goal of the video is very, very important. And so I'm an open book, and like, I'll be honest with you, I am putting out a lot of content around video. Why? Because I'm opening the doors to my new revamped and bigger and better Rock Your Videos course in October. Now, I need to let people know that I am the video authority, right? Like, that I can help you. If you didn't know that I could help you, really dial out your video plan, everything about why you're doing it, the strategy you're going to use, the content that you're going to use, you know, then how would you know that? And so that's such a beautiful reason to use live video, is it just shows people what you do. And when you're being in service in a valuable way, like for real, I want you to get something out of this video. I want you to feel inspired. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to get a few golden nuggets that you can start applying. And it's a win-win, because you also then get to know what I do. And hopefully we develop that know, like, and trust, right? And so that's my goal. That is my goal for this video that I'm doing right now. Now, sometimes I'll do a video that is just straight up for visibility. Like, I'm just like, I know that this video is gonna get a lot of shares because it's really juicy content. Maybe I'm being more vulnerable. Maybe it's a more personal story. And I'm not like, oh, this is gonna get me sales. It doesn't have to always be like that, because visibility is a really long, steady game. And if you're just coming into the live video world or into the visibility world online, that's so important to know, because I think that it gets really confusing. Like, you're like, oh, but didn't this just happen overnight for Jaya? Or like, there's all these people that are making all this money and telling you all about it, you know? And it's like, well, how did they really do it? And it always, always looks way, way shinier and more glamorous than it is, okay? I just can tell you that for sure. So put a number 6 in the comments if you're like, yeah, I wanna be visible, but you kind of want it overnight, okay? Be honest, because I have felt this way when I first took my business online. I was like, hell yeah, like, it's all gonna happen, like, it's gonna be rocking right away. And then I was like, holy fucking hell, like, this is so much work. You know, that was over 2 years ago already. And I still have a long ways to go in terms of the visibility that I want for my business. And so live video will get you there, but it will not get you there by doing one video. It won't get you there by doing a video every day for 30 days. In fact, you guys have probably heard me talk about this. Don't ever do that. That's ridiculous, because it's just like a diet, okay? If you want to lose weight, don't just lose a bunch of weight and then not be able to maintain it. Like, what is the lifestyle that you can commit to? And if you actually want to use video for visibility, it's gotta be like that. It's gotta be the food you can eat every day, right? Like, think about it that way, where it's the long haul. And I am not gonna stand here and say I'm like Facebook famous, or like it's super, super easy and I just did one video and now everybody knows who I am. And so not true, because what was number 3 I had you put in here was, have you seen me show up consistently for a period of time doing video? And that is truly what it takes. And so I've given you now kind of 3 big things to think about. One is that why video, why now, why visibility, and really getting in touch with those things. And then what is the goal? What is the goal for your overall visibility plan? And then specifically, what is the goal for each and every video? And then how do you take all of that and stay really, really consistent? Because it's not like, it's really about the commitment. It's not about getting rich quick. It's not about getting visible quick. It's about showing up. And when you have it built on that foundation of those things, it's just like, oh, you can just breathe a little easier. I understand that doing one Facebook Live is not going to make me Facebook famous, right? But I also know that I have a goal, and my goal is realistic. And like I said, what my goal was today, I was honest with you guys about what this video is about. So like, I feel good about that, because here you are, we're engaging, and like, I met my goal. And so it's not about some crazy far off goal that makes me feel like I then failed, right? So I could get into that for 500 years about how women just want to fail at everything so we can use it as an excuse not to actually put ourselves out there. right? Okay, but I don't want that for you. I want it to be a successful and sustainable way to build your business, because I truly believe it's like a gift from God. I'm like, Mark Zuckerberg and the Great Spirit have come together and made this platform that is literally for coaches, healers, and spiritual entrepreneurs to spread the good word, to spread your light, and then in return make bank, right? And then create change in the world. That is why my slogan is spread light, make bank, be the change. I truly believe this shit, you guys. So thank you so much for being here. If you got even just a little bit of value out of this, please share the video. And I would just love that. That's how I grow my business. I show up, give value, and share it with you. And so I really, really appreciate when you take the time, that quick second, to just share with your audience too. And I will see you guys really soon. I would love to hear in the comments what you got out of this video, or if you share it, put a little something and tell people what you got out of it. All right, you guys, bye.